Have you ever found yourself trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts, believing every word your mind whispers to you, only to realize not all of it holds the truth? Our minds, as powerful as they are, often play the skilled illusionist, crafting realities that aren't always what they seem. This might come as a surprise, but the thoughts we trust so deeply, the inner voices we consider our guiding lights, can sometimes lead us astray. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of this mystery. Why does our mind deceive us? How does it happen? And most importantly, what can we do to see through the illusions? Join us on this journey of discovery, where we unravel the secrets of our own thoughts, learning to navigate the complex pathways of our minds. Together, we'll uncover strategies to question our thoughts, challenge our perceptions, and ultimately wield the power of our minds to our advantage. Let's begin this adventure, not just to question what we think we know, but to unlock the full potential of our understanding. Imagine standing at a crossroads, every direction marked by the silent whispers of your thoughts, guiding you, influencing you, and often convincing you to take a path without question. We've all been there, haven't we? We followed our thoughts as if they were the absolute truth, only to find ourselves questioning, was this the right choice? This moment of doubt, this questioning, is where our journey of personal growth begins. Let's consider a simple example. The time you thought you couldn't accomplish a task because it seemed too challenging. That voice inside your head, insisting, "It's too hard, I can't do it." And yet, when pushed out of necessity or encouragement, you found that not only could you do it, but you could excel. This is a common experience, a shared human moment, where our unchallenged thoughts almost held us back from discovering our true potential. It's in these moments of victory over our doubts that we find a powerful lesson. The thoughts that seem so inherently true to us are not always reflections of reality. They are interpretations influenced by past experiences, fears, and even the fleeting emotions of the day. Recognizing this, we begin to see the importance of questioning our thoughts and not accepting them at face value, but rather viewing them with a healthy skepticism. Why? Because when we challenge our thoughts, we open doors to new possibilities. We allow ourselves to grow, to change, and to move beyond the limitations we've unconsciously set. This isn't about dismissing every thought that crosses your mind, but about engaging with them, understanding where they come from, and consciously deciding whether they serve you or hold you back. As we move forward, remember that your thoughts are powerful tools, but they are not the sole architects of your destiny. You have the power to question, to challenge, and to choose which thoughts you let shape your path. This is the essence of personal growth. Not a journey towards eliminating doubt, but accepting the power of questioning to unlock our true potential. Step into the marvel that is the human brain, a masterpiece of evolution intricately designed to navigate the challenges of a world far different from our own today. This extraordinary organ, capable of remarkable feats, ranging from the creation of symphonies to the unraveling of the universe's mysteries, operates with complexities that sometimes do not fit neatly into the fast-paced, information-rich world we inhabit. Yet within this marvel lies a curious trait, a stubborn confidence, a conviction in its infallibility. Picture this: a time when you were utterly convinced of something, only to discover later that your certainty was misplaced. It's a scenario we've all faced, where the brain, our most trusted advisor, insists with unwavering assurance that it is right, despite evidence to the contrary. This insistence stems from an era where decisions needed to be quick, decisive, and often irreversible. In a world where hesitation could mean the difference between life and death, our ancestors relied on this quick judgment. But in our modern world, where information is vast and the consequences of our decisions are more complex, this trait can lead us to overlook critical details, to be blind to alternative solutions, and to hold on to beliefs long after they have been disproven. Understanding this, we see the importance of recognizing our brain's limitations, not as faults, but as features of a system designed for a different time. It prompts us to question, to seek out evidence, and to be open to changing our minds. In acknowledging the design flaws of our brains, we unlock a path to using their strengths more wisely, guiding us towards more thoughtful, considered decisions in our quest for truth and understanding in the complex world we navigate today. In the labyrinth of our minds, there's a well-trodden path where conclusions are reached with the speed of lightning and beliefs are shielded with the armor of confirmation bias. This instinct to jump to conclusions and seek out information that aligns with our pre-existing beliefs is a dance our brain knows all too well. It's like finding comfort in the familiar melodies of a song, ignoring the vast genres of music that lie beyond our current playlist. Imagine standing in front of a painting and seeing only the colors that you've always been told are beautiful, missing the intricate details and shades that give the artwork its true depth. This is the essence of confirmation bias, a filter that magnifies what we already believe while blurring out the rest. It's a natural tendency, one that once served to quickly inform decisions without the luxury of time and reflection. Yet, in today's world, where diversity of thought and innovation are the keys to progress, this instinct can lead us down a narrow path, circled by the echoes of our viewpoints. The danger lies not just in the comfort of the familiar, but in the vast world of ideas, perspectives, and solutions that remain unexplored when we don't challenge our initial judgments. Every time we surrender to the ease of confirmation bias, we lose an opportunity to grow, learn, and see the world through a wider lens. The pursuit of alternative perspectives is not just an exercise in intellectual curiosity. It's a vital step toward understanding the rich tapestry of human experience and thought. As we navigate through the complexities of life, let us be mindful of the shortcuts our brain takes. Let us be vigilant in questioning the quick conclusions we reach and deliberate in seeking out the voices and views that differ from our own. In doing so, we not only enrich our understanding, but also accept the true potential of our collective wisdom. In the theater of our minds, where the play of perception unfolds, our brains often take on the role of an imaginative director, molding and shaping the incoming information to fit the scripts of our pre-existing beliefs and assumptions. This creative process, while a testament to our mind's flexibility, can sometimes lead us into the realms of misinterpretation and distortion of facts, painting a picture far removed from reality. Consider the daily ritual of consuming news and media. Two individuals, each with their own set of beliefs and assumptions, can watch the same news segment or read the same article and come away with strikingly different interpretations. It's as if the words and images on the screen are chameleons, changing hues to match the eyes of the beholder. This phenomenon isn't just about selective attention. It's about our brains actively reinterpreting information, twisting narratives to fit into our worldview, and discarding what doesn't fit. This process is akin to wearing colored glasses that filter the world around us, casting everything in a hue that matches our expectations. It's a survival mechanism, a way to quickly make sense of the world based on past experiences and deeply held beliefs. But what happens when those colored glasses distort the rich tapestry of reality into a monochrome painting? We risk misunderstanding the world around us, cementing our biases, and alienating those who view the world through a different lens. In the context of media consumption, this means that the same story can reinforce one person's beliefs while completely challenging another's, not because of the story's content, but because of the interpretive dance our minds perform. Awareness of this mental choreography is the first step toward viewing the world in a broader spectrum of colors. It encourages us to question our initial interpretations, to actively seek out diverse perspectives, and to recognize that our understanding of the world is richer and more nuanced when we allow ourselves to see beyond the filters of our pre-existing beliefs. In doing so, we open our minds to a more inclusive and comprehensive view of the world, one that accepts the complexity and diversity of human experience. In the vast expanse of our consciousness, there is a peculiar tendency for our brains to walk past the glaring billboards of reality when they dare to contradict our cherished views. This selective blindness is not just a quirk of the human mind, it's a deeply ingrained habit that can lead us down paths of poor decision-making and regret. It's as though we wear a mental blindfold, guided more by the comfort of our convictions than by the light of evidence shining brightly before us. Take, for instance, the sobering examples of drunk driving or texting while steering the wheel. Despite the stark statistics, the heart-wrenching stories of loss, and the clear danger it poses to ourselves and others, many continue to convince themselves, "It won't happen to me." This is not merely overconfidence. Our brain attempts to ignore the obvious, to sidestep the uncomfortable truth that our actions can have dire consequences. It's a stark illustration of how our minds can dismiss clear evidence in favor of a narrative that feels safer, easier, or more invincible. This tendency goes beyond the road. It permeates decisions in life, work, and relationships, where the clear signs of a failing project, a toxic partnership, or unhealthy habits are overlooked. Why? Because acknowledging them would mean confronting uncomfortable truths, challenging our self-image, or admitting mistakes. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of confrontation with the clear, often harsh, realities that growth happens. Awareness of this tendency to ignore the obvious is the first step toward removing our mental blindfolds. It invites us to seek out and respect the evidence before us, to question our knee-jerk dismissals, and to make decisions rooted in reality rather than convenience. By doing so, we not only protect ourselves from the consequences of poor decision-making, but also open ourselves to a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world and our place within it. It's a journey toward clarity that respects the evidence, enhances our decision-making, and ultimately enriches our lives. In the bustling arena of our daily lives, there's a champion many of us cheer for: multitasking. It promises the crown of efficiency, whispering tales of productivity and success as we juggle tasks. Yet, beneath this glittering surface lies a less spoken truth, one that science brings into the light with clarity and precision. Studies have revealed that what we celebrate as multitasking is often a masquerade where the quality of our work diminishes and stress levels soar. The attempt to chase many rabbits at once leaves us catching none, as our focus splinters and our minds become arenas of chaos rather than temples of creativity. The allure of multitasking taps into our deepest desires to be more, do more, and achieve more. Yet, this pursuit, often glorified in our fast-paced society, leads not to the triumphs we envision, but to a fragmented attention span, where tasks take longer and are permeated with errors. The myth of multitasking, when unraveled, reveals a stark contrast between what we believe it offers and the reality of its impact on our work and well-being. It's a revelation that multitasking is not the ally we thought it was in our quest for efficiency. In a world that constantly buzzes with information and demands, the pressure to multitask grows ever stronger. However, accepting a focused, singular approach to tasks does not mean stepping back. Instead, it signifies a leap forward into accepting deep work, where quality and productivity truly lie. The science is clear. When we dedicate our full attention to one task at a time, we unlock levels of concentration and creativity that multitasking could never afford us. This understanding beckons us to reconsider our work habits and to rediscover the power of undivided focus. Yet, the human mind, with its extraordinary capabilities, also harbors shadows where fears and fabrications take root. In the silence between our thoughts and actions, our brains often weave narratives filled with negative assumptions, especially in the absence of complete information. This tendency, while a relic of our survival instincts, now plays a curious role in how we perceive and interact with the world around us. It's a dance of the mind that prefers the safety of known threats over the uncertain promise of new opportunities. This dance of fear and fabrication casts a long shadow over the landscape of innovation and personal development. When faced with the unknown, our minds often choose the comfort of familiar fears over the exhilarating challenge of exploration. This choice, while understandable, acts as a barrier to growth, as it keeps us tethered to the shores of certainty, afraid to sail the vast oceans of possibility. The impact of this on innovation cannot be overstated, for innovation thrives on curiosity, on the willingness to venture into the unknown, and on the courage to imagine what does not yet exist. The journey of personal development, too, is hindered by this predisposition. The paths we do not take, the opportunities we shy away from, and the ideas we dismiss out of fear are chapters of our lives that remain unwritten. The narratives of negativity and fear that our minds construct are potent, but they are not unchangeable truths. Recognizing this is the first step toward rewriting those narratives, toward filling the gaps not with fear, but with curiosity and hope. As we navigate the complexities of our inner worlds, our awareness of these mental tendencies, the myth of multitasking, and the fabrication of fear serves as a beacon. It guides us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves, encouraging us to question the habits and beliefs that define our daily lives. This process of questioning and re-evaluation is not a journey of rejection, but of rediscovery, where we learn to align our practices with what truly brings us efficiency, joy, and fulfillment. In the grand tapestry of our lives, each thread of understanding we weave brings us closer to the essence of who we are and who we wish to become. Debunking the myth of multitasking and confronting our fabricated fears are not merely academic exercises. They are profound steps toward accepting a life defined not by the number of tasks completed or fears avoided, but by the depth of our engagements and the courage with which we pursue our dreams. This is the invitation extended to us, to step beyond the myths and fears that confine us and to step into the vastness of our potential, one focused task, one challenged fear at a time. In the narrative of our lives, there exists a common character trait woven deeply within the fabric of our being, a resistance to change paired with an overconfidence in our own abilities. It's a dual force, powerful and often subconscious, guiding our decisions and shaping our paths in more ways than we might realize. This inherent desire to cling to the familiar, to the comfort of what we know, is a testament to our brain's incredible ability to adapt and survive. Yet, in this survival mechanism lies a paradox, for in the very act of holding tightly to the known, we may inadvertently close the door to the vast potential that change offers. Our brains are remarkable entities capable of extraordinary feats, from solving complex problems to creating works of art that touch the soul. With each success, a sense of confidence builds, a belief in our unerring ability to navigate the challenges of life. And while confidence is a vital component of our psyche, fueling our endeavors and propelling us forward, there is a thin line between confidence and overconfidence. Crossing this line can lead us to underestimate challenges, dismiss new information that contradicts our beliefs, and overlook the value of perspectives different from our own. Yet, it is in the heart of change, in the crucible of challenge, that growth finds its richest soil. To question our ideas and scrutinize our deeply held beliefs is to open ourselves to the transformative power of learning. It is a courageous act, one that requires humility and an openness to the unknown. In the vast landscape of human knowledge, what we know is but a drop in the ocean of what remains to be discovered. Challenging our ideas does not mean diminishing our achievements or doubting our capabilities. Rather, it signifies a willingness to evolve, to expand our understanding, and to strengthen our capacity to face the uncertainties of life with grace and resilience. It is an acknowledgement that the world around us is in constant flux and that the familiar shores on which we stand today may not be the same tomorrow. And in this acknowledgement lies a powerful invitation to learn, to adapt, and to accept the myriad possibilities that change brings. The journey towards adopting change and overcoming overconfidence is not one of relinquishment, but of enrichment. It is a journey that calls us to be architects of our growth, to build bridges between the known and the unknown, and to navigate the currents of life with curiosity and openness. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the tapestry of collective human progress. So, as we stand at the crossroads of change, let us choose the path of growth. Let us challenge our ideas, question our certainties, and open our hearts to the boundless opportunities that lie ahead. We discover the secrets to realizing our full potential in the humility of learning and the acceptance of change. As we draw the curtain on our exploration of the intricate dance between our thoughts, beliefs, and the reality we navigate, we've journeyed through the realms of our minds, uncovering the marvels and pitfalls that lie within, from the deceptive allure of multitasking to the subtle traps of confirmation bias, from the resistance to change to the shadows of overconfidence. We've seen how our brain's incredible capabilities can sometimes lead us astray if left unexamined. In this journey, we've discovered the transformative power of skepticism, not as a tool of doubt, but as a lens of clarity, enabling us to see our thoughts for what they truly are: interpretations, not absolute truths. This healthy dose of skepticism is the first step toward continuous learning and personal growth. A journey not just toward a better understanding of the world around us, but also toward a deeper, more nuanced understanding of ourselves. To start on this journey of questioning one's thoughts, practices like mindfulness and journaling stand out as beacons, guiding us through the often turbulent seas of our minds. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts without getting swept away by them, offering a moment of pause where we can reflect with clarity. Journaling, on the other hand, provides a canvas where our thoughts can be laid bare, examined, and understood from a distance, giving us insights into the patterns and biases that shape our perceptions. As we conclude, I encourage you, yes, you watching this video, to share your own experiences and question your thoughts in the comments below. Your story could be the beacon that lights someone else's way, a reminder that in the shared vulnerabilities of our thoughts, we find our common strength. And if you're on a quest for more insights on personal development and mental health, consider subscribing to our channel. Your subscription is more than just a number. It's an entry into a community of curious minds, eager to grow, learn, and explore the vast potential within each of us. Before you go, if this video sparked your curiosity, offered a moment of insight, or simply provided a companion in your journey of self-discovery, give it a like. Your likes help us reach more minds, opening doors to further exploration and understanding. Together, let's start on this continuous journey of learning, growth, and transformation. Your mind is a universe waiting to be explored. Let's discover it, one question, one thought, and one moment of mindfulness at a time.